Oh my god, dude. No, sorry. This is weird.
What?
Okay, fine. Sorry. Meant to be a romantic moment. It's not weird if you're watching your partner sleep. It isn't. I'm sorry. It was just kind of funny how it came in.
Where are you going?
To go kill a cat on my head.
No mirrors?
Isn't girl friendly.
Yeah, maybe you should get one for her.
Oh, maybe we should think about getting a few mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a drawer, for some of my stuff.
Oh, hello. Moving in.
That's what couples do.
Yeah. There we go. Moving on in their relationship too. Them relationship maturing.
That way sometimes I could spend the night.
And she's going to be closer. He's going to back off, isn't he? I feel like the mayor last episode, I think he got in his head. I really do. Dude.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Why would you not do a little peek? Right?
Xander.
Well, hey, it's
Oh.
Demon Anya. Oh, still haven't got your powers back?
No, she's reformed. We don't know.
No, I will though. It's just a matter of time.
I believe in you, mate.
Women would wish horrible things on their ex-boyfriends. You'd show up and make it happen.
That's right.
How was that? Day-to-day? Was that fun? I bet it was. I bet you get a lot out of your system. Do you know what I mean?
But I have witnessed a millennium of treachery and oppression from the males of the species, and I have nothing but contempt for the whole libidinous lot of them.
Fair enough. That's kind of rough, though.
I don't have a date for the prom.
And you chose this guy.
Well, gosh.
Sorry. I'm thinking more... Sorry. That was genuinely... I didn't say it out loud. But I'm saying this stuff more so because he cheated on Cordelia. But I do realise it came across as an attack on Xander's character, which, to be fair, you would also be correct about. It's low-hanging fruit. I'm sorry.
Men are evil.
One of us is very confused, and I honestly don't know which.
Probably both.
You know, this happens to be all your fault.
Go on.
My fault.
You were unfaithful to Cordelia, so
Right.
And now I have all these feelings. I don't understand it. I don't like it. All I know is I really want to go to this dance, and I want someone to go with.
And again, you choose this guy?
How come I got the short straw?
You're not quite as obnoxious as most of the alpha males around here.
Yikes.
I haven't settled on anyone yet.
I mean, look, I am. I'm being rough. I'm being rough with him. I have my issues with Xander, but there are definitely worse guys.
Look, I know you find me attractive. I've seen you looking at my breasts.
Yeah, I imagine he looks at everyone's, mate.
Interesting choice. Choice is kind of a broad term from...
If Anya tries to get you killed, put me down for a big I told you so. She just better not try to cross me, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, I believe you, mate.
And some of us are going with demons, but I think that's a valid lifestyle choice.
Yeah, why not? Welcome them in. Forever. Yeah. Yeah, you're having a cold feet. And it's not because you don't like Buffy, but the immortality thing and all of that stuff is getting to you.
Summers.
Oh, hello.
Please, you're always welcome.
Oh.
You don't drink?
It's just the caffeine. It makes me jittery.
Mate, you're not having enough. You need to, get your system ingratiated with it. Do you know what I mean? A melding of sorts, I like to call it. Become one with the coffee.
I understand Buffy spent the night. I'm not interested in the details. That's not why I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here because I'm worried about you two.
Huh. Mum be mummin'.
That's not all I'm concerned about.
Go ahead.
You and Buffy are from different worlds.
Are they? They're kind of in the same.
She's had to deal with a lot. Grow up fast.
Oh, I guess you mean age-wise?
That she's still just a girl.
I'm old enough to be your ancestor.
Okay, beautiful.
She's just starting out in life.
We're approaching it.
I think about it more now that she's staying in Sunnydale.
She didn't know that, I think.
Good.
Okay, she did.
Because when it comes to you, Angel, she's just like any other young woman in love.
Hmm.
I think we both know that there are some hard choices ahead. If she can't make them, you're gonna have to.
I mean...
I know you care about her.
Good for you for that. Yeah, thanks, mate.
I just hope you care enough.
It's tough, innit? Yeah, it's tough. I've kind of resigned myself to the Angel thing at this point, in a certain way, just because it's happening, you know? But, I mean, you all know how I feel about the whole thing. It is a little weird. And I think what he's meant to represent is her first love. And she is growing up. And I think it would be appropriate for her to have had her first love and have that end and move on from him. I think, you know, symbolically that is sort of, I guess, a rite of passage to a certain extent, right? Like, it's a sign of getting older, having more than one partner, or having had a first love and moving on, moving forward with your life. It's a bit of a hallmark of a young life and being a little bit maturer and growing up, right? It makes sense for her journey this season. As to the nitty gritty of, like, should he do what Joyce says? There's a strong argument to say yes too. I said what I said last episode about living in the present, sure, and I believe that too. I do, but you know, ultimately it's going to come down to what they both want, and I think he's going to try to do it. Is Buffy going to let him? I think they are going to split, and I think it makes sense, if I'm completely honest.
Weird sort of fringy stuff on its arms.
What's that, a demon?
A prom dress. Can't you ever get your mind out of the hellmouth?
I'd be delighted to.
Get your mind out of it, get something else in, you know what I mean? What am I talking about, actually?
A human transforming into a demon. Our Mayor Wilkins is scheduled to do just that.
Right.
The trouble is, we don't know which demon he's going to become.
Right.
Thousands of species.
Ah, interesting.
I bet you would look way 007 in a tux.
And I will be aiding Mr. Giles in his chaperoning duties.
What?
You got a job.
And I shall be wearing pink taffeta, as chenille will not go with my complexion. Can we please talk about the essentials?
Oh, hi.
If any man can show
A dream. He's kind of got great hair, hasn't he? Like, some of you might disagree, but what I mean by that is I bet he wakes up and he can just do this, and it looks great, you know? I mean, it's easy. It is sad, and I do find his plight, his character, sad. I mean, I've said it before. I think when we've dived into his psyche, it's got really interesting. But this idea of him not really being able to achieve true happiness, it's sad. And that immortality that I think he doesn't want anymore. Did he ever want it? Never really had a choice, right? Right. But yeah, he can never have a normal life with her. Oh God. Hell of a nightmare.
I'm sure I saw him come down here.
The thing, I think, yeah, I mean, I would see the situation differently if she was older. If she was, I mean, even 25, 28, like an actual adult. Because at that point, I think she has enough maturity, autonomy, she's lived a little bit. She can make a decision, she knows more what she wants, and if she wants to be with him, as he is, the vampire, then she can be. But yeah, it's very much the age thing. I just think that's absolutely the issue. She's not really in a position, I think, as mature as she is, to be able to make that decision fully for herself, knowing she's not lived enough yet to know. And Joyce is right. She's a girl in love for the first time. You know, we all remember how that was. You're not really thinking, you just care about how good it feels and you want it to keep going.
Couldn't we just let this be the vamp that got away?
The vamp that got away.
What can I say? I need closure.
You need closure. Little hints to what's going on with them. Oh God. Mate, they've got to stop presenting their chests.
What's with the dyer?
You should talk about it with her. Don't do it on prom night.
It's nothing.
No, you have something, Face.
Yeah, and you've got to talk. We've established this.
I think we need to talk.
Cool.
But not now.
Yes. Probably not. Wait until you're finished.
You and me being together is unfair to you.
Yeah.
Is this about what the mayor said?
Good. Yeah, great.
Because he was just trying to shake us up.
He was right.
Yeah. No, he was. I love that he phrased it that way. Absolutely. And I feel like it's 3 seasons coming. You know, you kind of see it from season 1 and their whole thing.
You deserve more. Demons and darkness.
Fair.
You should be with someone who can take you into the light.
I don't care about that.
No, of course you don't.
And children?
Children? Can you say jumping the gun? I kill my goldfish.
Before you know it, you'll want it all. A normal life.
I'll never have a normal life.
So you're throwing your lot in with him and you not think about it?
I'm gonna go.
You know how much I love you.
Yeah.
You think I haven't thought about this?
Have you?
No, of course not. I'm just some swoony little schoolgirl, right?
Okay, I'm trying to think with my head instead of my heart.
Bless you for that.
You have a heart.
Okay.
It isn't even beating.
Come on, Buffy.
Don't love you. I'm sorry. You know what? I didn't know that I got a choice in that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want my life to be with you.
Yeah, what you... I mean...
I don't.
Ooh.
You don't want to be with me?
He does, but he's got to say this. If he believes in it.
I can't believe you're breaking up with me.
Yeah, after everything.
Doesn't mean that I don't.
Yeah. No, he does believe it. He doesn't want to be with her, but it's not because he doesn't love her.
How am I supposed to stay away from you?
He needs to go away.
I'm leaving
Right.
after the ascension.
Yeah, makes sense.
If we survive, I'll go.
Mature.
Where?
Don't tell her.
I don't know.
All that, yeah. This is painful, but it's the right thing, I think.
Is this really happening?
Yeah, sorry, mate. Oh, man. They've been through so much. But this does feel fitting for their relationship, for what's going on with them thematically, what's going on with her this season, like I say. It makes sense, and I like it for that. And, you know, look, Angel's show starts next season, so it makes sense that he goes off and does his own thing, right?
Hey, and he's a super maxi jerk for doing it right before the prom.
Better than doing it on prom.
You don't have to make him the bad guy.
Nice, mature.
It's the best friend's job. Vilifying and gossiping. But he's right.
Nice.
I think maybe in the long run that he's right.
It's nice that you came to that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he is.
Yeah.
I tried to hope for the best, but I'm sorry.
And they were happy in the moment.
Right now, I'm just trying to keep from dying.
Oh, mate, yeah, get it out.
I feel like I can't breathe.
Yeah, it is so horrible. Bless her. What is this? Sorry, you can't go from that scene to this scene, mate. Cool. Alright, mate, get that face off. Be a bit gentler, please. Why do you keep walking past here? Oh, maybe on his way home. I don't know.
How long does it take you to buy a damn dress?
Well, he's gonna find out, isn't he?
So you better get back to work and quit goofing.
Oh, God. What's with the side eye?
I have nothing, okay?
Daddy's gone?
No dresses, no cell phone, no car.
Oh, because you didn't get in.
It's been taken away because Daddy made a little mistake on his taxes
Oh, God. Was it a mistake?
for the last 12 years.
Okay.
Satisfied?
Not really.
I can't go to any of the colleges that accepted me,
Damn.
and I can't stay home because we no longer have one.
Oh, mate.
How she has to wear a name tag. Oh, I'm a name tag person.
Look, okay. Whoa, sorry. What a pause. Sorry, Soz. Not the way I would have liked it to have happened. That is a horrible situation to have gone through. At the same time, Cordelia, you are not better than this job with a name tag, mate. No one is. I'm so sorry. I'm not saying that she deserves this. She doesn't. She doesn't. But it also might ground her a little bit. It might be good for her in the long run. Yes, it is the doggo. Fun. Hey, he dove straight in. What's it looking for? Okay, what's that guy about?
That thing had good taste.
I don't want to see it again.
You're going to hunt this creature. You should study it.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen one big hairy bringer of
Nice,
death.
Willow.
You've seen them all.
Run interference.
This is a hellhound.
It is a doggo. I knew it.
Feed off the brains of their foes.
What were you doing with Xander?
All right, mate.
Um,
They're in a stall together. It's fine.
was...
Burning a hole in Daddy's wallet as usual.
Nice.
Hello, hellhound Razor. Tucker Wells.
Really? You could work that out from that grainy pit. Okay, mate, get these guys on Crime Watch. Do you know what I mean? I swear. Have you ever seen that? Can't tell shit.
Their big night will be their last night.
So prom night.
A hellhound trained to
Trained to
attack
kill.
people in formal wear.
Yeah.
Are we all catching up now?
You guys are gonna have a prom. The kind of prom that everyone should have.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you all a nice,
I'm gonna give you all.
normal evening if I have to kill every single person on the face of the earth to do it.
Okay, slow down.
Yay?
No, cool. Yeah. She's having a refocus. And I think for the first time in a little while, you know, I think her and Angel, big deal. She was planning her whole life, or not even planning, but when she looked ahead, that's what she saw. Now there's a whole big pile of nothing in that blank space. She's got to fill it with something. And I think, you know, like, yeah, sure, she's moping a little bit. She's valid to do that, absolutely fair. But I think the last two episodes that we've seen in this change, this theme of change and her getting used to it, learning to kind of roll with it, brush things off and just go forward, keep going, kind of coming into practice, right? After all of that. Now we have this episode here. And now what do we get? A big change for her. And she's not moping, she's not wallowing to excess. She had that, and like I say, valid, fair. But what do we see? Boom. In the next breath, she's saying what she's saying, and she's like, no. I'll give you all this. I'm going to be the slayer you need me to be. In real time, we're seeing the results of what she's been through.
Perhaps strength in numbers would be a...
You can take Courtney.
What's the mission?
See if anyone's been in, buying supplies to raise a hellhound. Giles, you say this thing needs brains. Any brains?
Yeah, look at that. And a continuation from last episode. Buffy springs into action. We're seeing more and more Wes and Giles take a back seat. She is coming up with the plans. She is sending people off. She is allocating jobs for them all. Yeah, really coming into her own. Becoming the leader. As I feel like she should. I think a slayer that is uncommonly... old, which is a weird thing to say considering how young she is, it makes sense for her to grab her autonomy, her power with both hands.
This kid orders cow brains a couple times a week.
That's a thing that you sell just to kids, mate. Yeah, well, he's got to get his food somewhere, hasn't he?
If it means anything, I miss you.
Can we not?
Yeah, come on, don't.
I have this tendency to sort of go catatonic, and I really can't afford to do that right now.
Yeah, you're compartmentalizing. Very adult of you.
I'm over the whole Buffy gets one perfect high school moment thing.
Oh man, that's rough.
If you ever need my help...
Look, I got it.
Yeah, you can't keep doing this in and out thing. Yeah, what a mature response from her. Good on her. Or what a mature way of handling it.
As much as I hate to admit it, I haven't finished paying for it yet.
Well, somebody did.
Xander?
Hit the door. I have everything under control.
Buffy, it makes sense to...
Have a nice time.
Okay then.
See ya.
Yeah, okay. She's really stepping into it.
I want you at the gym.
I want you at the gym. Really just ordering the troops now.
I don't have to tell you, you're being rather rash.
She is a little bit.
You want to go after them and tell them that they can't go? That all of their planning and dreaming was for nothing?
She's finding, I think, as well, fulfillment and, you know, that line she gave to Angel. I'm sick of wishing, hoping for the perfect high school moment. I think she's finding a little bit of fulfillment, small though it might be, in giving it to everybody else. Allowing them all to have it, even though she can't. And that's so selfless. What a mature thing to do.
Angel's not taking you, is he?
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Angel's leaving me.
There it is.
Buffy, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I understand that this sort of thing requires ice cream of some kind.
First, I want to take out Psycho Boy.
Let's go.
Great thing about being a slayer, kicking ass is comfort food.
You find it comforting now? Old hat. Yeah, how appropriate is it that we have an episode called The Prom and our titular character, she doesn't get one when everyone else is having a good time. She's off slaying. It's quite poetic, actually.
So she wished her husband's head would explode, which was great, except we were standing 3 feet from him at the time.
Yum.
But I must say this is all rather odd to me.
Go on.
An all-male preparatory, which didn't go in for this sort of thing.
What sort of thing did you go in for?
Unless you count the nights you made the lower classmen get up as girls and watch them. Tip is tasty, isn't it?
What? Keep talking.
It's not hot. Very hard.
Okay. Giles.
You're not even a little nervous?
You think Buffy's gonna let us down?
Your faith. Whoa, hang on. Let's relax. Not like that.
I see, you look smashing.
You need to get smashing off the mind, mate.
Then this one time, Oprah wished that her ex would cannibalize himself.
Yeah. Do you know what? She does sound like the most interesting date, actually. I'm very interested.
Even I had a hard time watching that one, let me tell you.
Really?
How are you both? And details, please.
Yes, thank you.
Oh.
Looks good on you.
Are we doing a whole them getting back together arc or what? Maybe not. Maybe just a nice platonic thing. That would be nice too. Oh, is he kind of hoping Buffy gets a little time to come? Just strolls in with her bag.
What kind of sicko wants to destroy the happiest night of a senior's life?
I have my reasons.
Bet you do.
Want to go to the prom with me?
Oh, God. Come on, dude.
Whatever.
Serious, yeah. Almost comical in the way that it just does that little flash. And it's like, it's the reason that you think. And it's so trivial. It's almost like it's old hat now. And I feel like it's nice. It's almost the way that was presented is, I think, trying to communicate what they're trying to go for here in portraying Buffy as she's very competent. This is the journey she's been on the entire season to become this mature, more adult-like person. Slayer, very good at that, very focused, knows more what she wants, is making the hard choices. Angel breaks up with her. She's not over that, but she's dealing with it very well, very maturely, and she is making, this decision that is putting her at the forefront of the Scoobies as the leader. Yes, sure, a little rash, dealing with her emotions through the Slayer stuff, but I think that's kind of almost a leftover of Bad Girls too, and her learning a little bit with Faith, actually, you know, that kind of channeling those, maybe, I don't know, what you would consider more fiery emotions and putting them into slaying, right? I think funnily enough, Faith taught her that, you know, in the Bad Girls arc, and I think that's what we're seeing here. And sorry, the almost throwaway little flashback that we get there, the way that he's kind of, you know, he threw the vase off and she kind of did, you know, it's nothing to her. There's no danger for her here. It's just old hat. She is just doing it, because that's not the point of this episode. The point of this episode is the decisions that she's making. The monster of the week doesn't really matter, and I think that's why there's not much more to it. It just exists. The hound just exists. This kid, it doesn't really matter why he's doing it. Oh, he's got his reasons. It's because of prom. It's probably a petty child thing. Get a little flashback. Yep, confirmed. There you go. Ha, kind of comical, kind of funny, and all kind of going, I think, to, like I say, visually demonstrate what I'm talking about, that this doesn't really matter. What matters is showing us the not the end, but, you know, like I say, that one of the nails in this coffin that is this journey that Buffy is on this season, and I think it's doing that really effectively. Easy as that.
Now I'm gonna lock you in here, and then I'm gonna party like it's not.
Oh, that's a lot.
Wait till they see the mirror ball.
Okay, not so simple, fair enough. I mean, a little bit of a challenge. It would be a little boring if it was not. Wow, quick work. Let's go.
That's right. Follow Buffy.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, all of these scenes kind of going to show now how effective she is as the Slayer on her own. The Scoobies are handy, but she has kind of surpassed them, right? Oh, no.
Oh, come on. That song sucks.
Hey. Just fancy dress, mate. Don't worry about it. Go back in.
Bathroom?
You're welcome.
Yeah. We all just accept this stuff happens now, don't we? Yeah, not even a hitch, just gets the job done. And this is the Slayer that season 3 has got us. Yeah, you're gonna get your moment too. Nice. I'm thinking about season 4, because I'm like, what threat do you level at her now? She's kind of proving that she can kind of overcome most things. Oh, there we go. And it makes me ask the question, are we going to get, you know, the finale of this season? Are we going to have it be a continuation into season 4? Are they going to fail a little bit? Are we going to have the mayor or whatever he becomes stick around and have to deal with that? Are they going to, you know, I feel like that might be a little bit more plausible now. I say now. It's just because I'm just now thinking about it, I suppose. And sorry, no, like I'm sure there are still, you know, bigger threats for her to face, for her to come up against. I'm sure they can write that, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go with that, because I feel like, you know, I've seen quite a lot of Supernatural years ago, and I do feel like sometimes that got a little ridiculous because the big bads would constantly get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's almost like a thing of like, there's no stakes anymore, you know. They can just, you know, maybe they have setbacks, you know, dramatic things happen, whatever, but they do ultimately overcome them. And, you know, don't get me wrong, she's still coming into her own. She is still growing up. I'm sure they're still, you know, but what have we seen this season? I mean, we've seen the Scoobies, there's such a well-oiled machine. That's only going to get better. And so, sorry, that's why I start to ask the question of like, season 4, what do you do, big bad wise? Where do you go with that? How do you make that believable? I feel like they've got a little bit of a fight on their hands, which is why, sorry, I'm just explaining my thought process and why I got to where I got to, which is why I'm kind of thinking, perhaps, I mean, you know, the mayor's going to turn into a demon, we know that now. It would be interesting to see what kind of demon he became. And I mean, he doesn't have to last all of next season, but we could do that for a little bit and then go somewhere else, maybe? We'll see. It just seems like this episode is almost setting us up for, oh, well, she's so accomplished now. It's a bit of a trope, isn't it? You know, titular character, pulls it off, saves the day, saves the world. The Hellmouth vanquishes the big bad. Sure, it might be painful. Season 2, Angelus, Angel, whatever. But she does it. She does the thing. And do you know what I mean? And I feel like this episode is such a slam dunk. She's so competent. She does it so easily. It's kind of almost, yeah, of course she's going to vanquish him. Of course she's going to do that, which makes me question, is she going to? Is something else going to happen? I feel like maybe as a writer, you've got to be thinking of those things. And I feel like I say, this is leading you towards that, which gives them license, I feel like, to subvert that in the finale. We'll see. I kind of want them to do that now. So
Everything's perfect.
everything's perfect.
The award for Sunnydale High's class clown goes to...
Buddy, Xander, you're falling behind. He's got a balloon hat. Oh, hello, mate. How are you?
We have one more award to give out.
Buffy gonna get one?
Buffy Summers here tonight.
Oh, hello.
Did she,
Do we all just kind of know?
This is actually a new category.
Yeah?
Most of us never found the time to get to know you, but that doesn't mean we haven't noticed you.
Oh.
But it's no secret that Sunnydale High isn't really like other high schools. A lot of weird stuff happens here.
Yeah.
Hyena people.
Snyder!
Thank you. We're taking note. I love it.
Whenever there was a problem or something creepy happened,
She was always there.
you seemed to show up and stop it.
Yeah.
Most of the people here have been saved by you.
Yeah.
We're proud to say that the class of '99 has the lowest mortality rate of any graduating class.
Hey. Hey. That's big. That is big. Well, she deserves this.
And we know at least part of that is because of you.
Yeah.
The senior class offers...
I love that everyone knows.
And gives you, this.
That we're seeing.
Buffy Summers. Class protector.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. This feels good. You deserve that, mate. Yeah. Jazzy boy. I feel like we're both proud.
Well, the last thing I wish to do is muddle bad behaviour in front of impressionable youth.
You want to kiss Cordelia?
For God's sake, man, she's 18. And you have the emotional maturity of a blueberry scone. Have at it, would you, and stop fluttering about...
It is kind of... I'm kind of in Giles' position. It's just happening, isn't it? It's like, just do it.
This isn't bad.
There we go. Hey, bring Anya in as a series regular. Why not, dude? Make her a Scooby.
You did good work tonight, Buffy.
Nice, yes. She did.
And I got a little toy surprise.
You did.
I had no idea that children en masse could be gracious.
Ah, they're alright sometimes.
Now and then people surprise you.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Angel? Giving her moment? Yeah. Doesn't have to be more than a moment, does it?
It's just tonight. It doesn't mean that
I know.
Yeah, we all know. Yeah.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah. She deserves that moment too. Yeah, it's been a really nice season. I really do love the journey they've all been on, and I think it's been told really, really well. Nice. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna let that rest. I really enjoyed this episode. I think it demonstrated a lot. I think it's more so a kind of conclusion in a certain way to the journey we've been on in a really nice way. And it's really lovely that she had those moments at prom. And yeah, I mean, it makes complete sense that all of the kids have kind of clocked on by now. You know, it makes me kind of almost sad they're all going to graduate and go off because everyone knows, and they're all going off now, and you know what I mean. That recognition might fade a little bit, but it's nice. I mean, this episode was almost about moments, having those moments, and that moment was really lovely for her, and she has that now. You know, she has her high school moment. Yeah. It's really lovely. Anyway, that was the prom. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if this was your first video, not subscribed, please do consider doing that down below. That helps me out a great deal. If you like the video, please do like it too. Again, helps me out a great deal, mate. Thank you genuinely to those who support me, my patrons, my YouTube members. Thank you genuinely so much. There are some links in the description down below if anyone wants early access to my videos. I am quite a few weeks ahead now, so hey, go have a look on my channel page, scroll to the bottom, and you can have a look what's available. If you feel like it's worth it, go right ahead. But if not, no worries, mate, because everything, I swear, will be available for free at some point on YouTube. So just wait and it will be there. Hey, there are going to be some videos on your screen right now. So if you'd like to keep the hype train going, mate, please do consider clicking on one of them. But that's it for Buffy this time. I will see you soon.